Friend said she was pregnant and pressured me to buy a house. She didn't know I'd had a vasectomy last year. I played along at the baby shower in front of her entire family. I stood up to make a toast. Then I handed her the doctor's report and congratulated the real father who was standing right next to her. The day my girlfriend Chloe told me she was pregnant should have been the happiest day of my life. She stood in the middle of our living room holding one of those little white sticks. Tears of joy streaming down her face. She fell into my arms, sobbing about how she couldn't wait to start our family, how this was a dream come true. I held her. I hugged her back. I told her I was happy. I was a very convincing actor. Because in that moment, my heart wasn't filled with joy. It was a cold, empty void. My mind was a whirlwind of confusion, betrayal, and a single undeniable biological fact: that baby was not mine. Here is the secret that Chloe didn't know. 18 months ago, long before I ever met her, I had a vasectomy. My previous relationship had ended in a messy, traumatic pregnancy scare, and I had made a firm, private decision that I was not going to bring a child into this world until I was absolutely certain I was with the right person and in a stable, committed partnership. I went through the procedure and 6 weeks later, I went back for the follow-up tests. The results were conclusive. My sperm count was 0. I was, for all intents and purposes, sterile. I hadn't told Chloe about it. Our relationship, while serious, hadn't yet reached the stage of concrete, logistical family planning. We had talked about wanting kids someday, but it was always in a vague, abstract way. I was planning to tell her, of course, it was a conversation I knew we would have to have when someday started to become soon. But her surprise announcement had ambushed me. She had jumped the gun, and in doing so, she had revealed her entire hand. Her tears of joy dried up remarkably quickly, replaced by a steely, practical focus. "We can't raise a baby in this tiny apartment, Ryan," she said, her voice suddenly all business. "We need a house, a real house with a yard, for the baby." And there it was, the motive. The past few months, she had been obsessed with the idea of buying a house, constantly sending me listings for expensive properties far outside our budget. I had been the voice of reason, telling her we needed to save more, to wait until we were more financially secure. Now, she had a biological trump card to play. The baby was her leverage, the key to unlocking the life of suburban luxury she felt she deserved. The rage I felt was a cold, quiet thing. This wasn't just a simple act of infidelity. This was a conspiracy. This was a calculated, premeditated attempt to defraud me, to trap me in a mortgage and 18 years of financial responsibility for a child that was not mine. My first instinct was to